Do you remember the show Today's Special? This show started out on TV Ontario, and since I grew up in Michigan, we were able to get this show long before it came out on PBS and Nickelodeon.
Hocus pocus,
Today's special, it's for everyone. Today's special, come join in the fun. With magic everywhere,
a world for us to share.
today's special, shout it loud and clear. Today's special.
It originally ran from 1981 to 1987. It ran for 7 seasons and had 122 episodes. Reruns aired on PBS, Nickelodeon, and Treehouse TV up until about 2000. Jeff Hyslop played Jeff the Mannequin. He would come to life when the magic hat was placed upon his head, and then they would say, "Hocus pocus alamagocus."
Hocus pocus alamagocus, it's a magical mystery. Hocus pocus alamagocus, without that magic, where would I be?
Jeff is a Canadian actor, singer, dancer, choreographer, and director. Many of his roles have been in musical theater. Jeff played the title role in the Canadian production of The Phantom of the Opera in 1990. He has so many stage credits that I can't list them all here. And he also did all the choreography for today's special. Jodie was played by Noreen Virgin. Noreen was a Canadian journalist, actress, educator, author, and television host. Noreen began her work as a teacher, working for the Toronto Board of Education. She worked with women and children who were victims of domestic violence. She also ran for political office. Noreen passed away in 2024. Bob Dermer was the puppeteer for Sam the Night Watchman. Bob made us feel like Sam was almost real.
I got the job. Isn't that wonderful?
Hey, that is terrific. See, I told you just have to believe in yourself.
And not only that, but they needed night watchmen, so I told them all about you.
A night watchman, huh?
Fun fact, Bob also did the voice for Grumpy Bear. Muffy was brought to life by Nina Kia. Muffy was my little brother's favorite character. For one of his birthdays, I even tried to sew a little stuffed animal of Muffy for him. Muffy was the little mouse who always spoke in rhymes. It was so fun to watch her ride around on her little scooter.
And through the city I'll roam to find myself another home.
Nina also created Miss Pennypacker, who worked in the stockroom. Nina worked on so many shows on Canadian television, from The Friendly Giant to Mr. Dressup to The Polka Dot Door. Something I found that was really cool was the character of Casey from Mr. Dressup was neither a boy or a girl. It was a completely gender-neutral puppet. She's a true legend in Canadian puppeteering. Much of the series took place inside a department store. It was based on Simpsons in Toronto. When Jodie arrives for work every night, she carries the mannequin Jeff upstairs where Muffy says the magic words. Many of the early episodes focused on subjects like hats or costumes. Later episodes dealt with more complicated ones, such as the episode Wishes, which dealt with sacrificing one thing for another. There was an episode called Phil's Visit, which dealt with alcoholism, and an episode called Butterflies, which dealt with death. The show broke the fourth wall, and the characters would speak directly to the screen. They would ask the viewer questions, which made the children feel like they were part of the story. You may remember Nikki Tilrow, the mime lady. She appeared in short clips through the show. Or you may remember Sam's computer, the TXL. So do you remember how Jeff became real in the first place? His hat was enchanted by a magician called Waldo the Magnificent.
Hocus pocus alamagocus. Hocus pocus alamagocus. Whoa!
Initially, Jeff couldn't even speak, so the magician had to give him intelligence.
Love of learning, love of art. Hit his head and make him smart. I can talk.
And did you know that if Jeff left the store, he would become a mannequin forever?
First, if you ever leave the store, the magic spell will be broken and you'll be a mannequin again.
You mean I have to stay in the store forever?
For the moment, yes.
So it was like Jeff was a child himself, and the children at home were learning right along with him. This was a magical show for us when we were kids. The music, the dancing, and the stories had us enthralled. The characters and the puppets became our friends, and we loved getting to see them every single day. This show really was something special. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this one. And let me know if there's any shows that you want me to make a video about, and I will try to make it happen. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.